Hey, how's it going, everybody? Gus here. Today, on my home layout in my train room, and need to add a little bit of water. Need to add a little bit more feature to this river that I've got running through here. Gonna add a little bit more water to it, and I also need some more rapids. Gonna be using Realistic Water. I like using that product, and I'm going to be using cotton pieces, cotton from a cotton ball. Going to take this and embed it in the water, make our rapids here, give it a little bit of dimension, and that's what I'm going to do today. We're going to be putting it right along this front edge today, so as always, make sure you get your tape down so that your water doesn't run off the edge. We'll need a pile of it on the floor. Using just the blue painter's tape. Put that in place like that. We're going to do this section right in here today. So, with that being prepped and it being all cleared off and dusted off, I'm going to pour a little bit of Realistic Water on here. Get a little bit poured out. Going to work that area right there. And then I'm going to take a little piece of cotton ball and stretch it out, and then put it right in the water there. Just use a toothpick or a skewer, barbecue skewer, and get it put down in the water and spread out and get it wet, and it will start to disappear, or it'll start to look like these here. The good thing about this that I also like is these right here. If you're looking at them from ground level, you can see that they have dimension to them. They have a third dimension. They're bumpy, they're rough. It looks like there's actually rocks and actually rapids in the water. So I'm just going to tamp this around, move the water around a little bit, and we'll see what we have. One thing you will want to do if you're working with cotton is to take your stick, take your toothpick, and tamp it down, because the cotton ball will trap some air bubbles, and they can look unsightly at times. I had a couple right down in here, but as it dried, I just used the point to break the top of it, and so now all those bubbles are filled with Realistic Water, and you won't even see them. It will just look like a three-dimensional piece of water. So I'm just going to tamp it down, squeeze all the air bubbles out, or pop the air bubbles, get them to come to the surface so they don't trap any underwater. And we start to get a cloudy looking area depicting rough water. Put some up against the side of the shoreline. So here we are next day. and you can see right down here, this is the area that I put that in. Still got the basic color of all of our river, but right here we've got a little bit of discoloration, a little bit of whitened, showing that it's there's some movement here, and that's what we wanted to accomplish. Here's a little bit better shot, or an overhead view. Again, right here, this is the area that we did just put that cotton in, smash it down into the water, and you run your finger across it, you can feel it's quite a bit rougher, but just gives it that depth, makes it look like there's something going on. Whereas you can see right here, you can see the bottom, you can see the rocks, you can see the bottom of the river. Well, we don't want to see that everywhere. We want to have it distorted at times. So distort it here, make a little bit of character, and that's what we got right here. A little bit more character coming around this shoreline. So that's the end of this here. Give you a view of the river, but use the realistic water, use some cotton balls, and this is the effect that we have. I'm not finished with this. I'm still going to add some other pieces to it, fill in a little bit more water. And right there you can see all the rocks in the bottom. That's fine because there are still calm spots. If you have any questions, you can email me, leave it in the comments section, like it and share it. Appreciate your support. There we go. Have a great day.